Peter. I am the programming librarian here at the NUPL Public Library, and so we're very excited this evening to have the Armstrong Boulevard Brass Quintet here with us for a holiday concert. We're going to go ahead and get started, but before we do, I'd just like to thank the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund for making this concert possible. And if you'd like to see them again, they'll be playing at the Grand next week on Friday. So you can see them twice. But I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Dave, and we'll get started.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thanks for having us. We are the Armstrong Boulevard Brass Quintet, and you're here to hear Christmas music, so I'll stop talking. Sort of. The first section of our concert is preparation for the holidays. And I'm sorry, I need to apologize to my mom. She told me never to lie to anybody. I'm starting out this concert with a lie. We're gonna play It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas. Sorry. And then we're gonna Let It Snow. Then we're gonna Deck the Halls. Then we gotta get out the silver bells. And then there'll be some holly and ivy. That's our first set, the decoration set. We hope you enjoy. Favorite from Meredith Wilson. Of course, we know the version Johnny Mathis sang the best. Moving on, this is 1945 Sammy Kahn favorite, Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow. One of the few Christmas favorites that doesn't actually mention Christmas. A one, a two.
Moving on, it's time to deck the halls. This is the granddaddy of all Christmas carols, way back from the 16th century, a Welsh carol that is sung all over the world during Christmas. Deck the halls. That's right. And of course, you can't deck the halls without silver bells. A little known fact, kind of an awkward fact, Silver Bells was originally entitled Tinkle Bells. Think about that for a moment. So, two adult males working in the music industry, writing music, thought it would be a good idea to call it Tinkle Bells until they got home to their wives who've been raising the kids. They said, "You can't call it Tinkle Bells. No kid, 16-year-old, will ever sing that song." So it became Silver Bells. And it's been recorded by a ton of people, but Bing Crosby's version is probably the most famous. It's from 1950, Silver Bells. And then we'll do a Holly and the Ivy, a little more traditional decoration using Holly and the Ivy. Stories of decorating with holly go back hundreds and hundreds of years.
The first time this carol was put together with these lyrics was 1911. It's the one that everybody knows. And it was found in one of the early English carol books, the Sharp's English Carols. So we hope you enjoy Silver Bells, not Tinkle Bells, and Holly and the Ivy.
That's right.
32? 32?
No, George Washington and I graduated.
Oh! Boy, does he have some stories. I'm not even going to touch that. That's beautiful. So what did George like to do for Christmas?
Not eat.
Not eat? No. Sore teeth, yeah. So we've been talking about it. We're wishing for it. We'd love to see it like Christmas. And that's what we're going to play next. This is famous. Beginning in 1942, this is Irving Berlin's big gift to the Christmas carol repertoire, or Christmas song repertoire. Who knows the movie it was from, or used in? Holiday Inn. Good, she gets a cigar, a Christmas cigar. Yes.
She's not a cigar.
So, this is probably the most popular Christmas song world round. Bing's version sold 50 million copies by itself, and everybody else is just getting to the point where they've sold a collective 50 million. So he's still the king. But over 100 million sold of White Christmas. And then, and I've been looking for this for 2 years, an actual sleigh bell polka that wasn't a ripoff of Sleigh Ride or some other song. This is an original polka written in the 1900s. It was written by, I'm sure it's a good Polish guy, because his name is Lewandowski. Yes, Lewandowski. And he wrote it for the Lancaster Philharmonic Society. And there's actually a recording of them performing it on YouTube. But I like our version better. We hope you enjoy White Christmas and Sleigh Bell Polka, and then we've got a special guest to share with you. And if you would like to polka, I've been told the library has paid their insurance. The dance floor is open.
Kind of small.
Straight down, right? We are getting Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2. it sounds better with brass than it does with the strings, but the orchestra does a pretty nice job of it too in the recording. We have a special guest for you now. We're able to turn back time and go back to 1823. And it's Christmas time, about now. And the only place that many people were able to afford reading material was from the very cheapest of the papers in cities like England and Paris. And so many writers wrote stories that were first released in these papers so they'd get the widest distribution possible. And when this story hit the papers and was spread around England, it became an immediate sensation. It was first entered as a poem in 1823. The writer never claimed it because he didn't know what was going to happen, if it would be met with acclaim or not. And he was a man of stature, so he kept his name out of it. In 1837, I believe is the right year, he claimed authorship. And this is Clement Moore, Professor Clement Moore's poem, "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." And through the magic of NUPL, cable access TV, we're able to have Clement Moore here this evening. Let's please welcome him.
"'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. Children were nestled, all snug in their bed, while visions of sugar plums danced in their head. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn, there arose such a clatter. I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash. I tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. With a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment he must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now, Dasher, now, Dancer, now, Prancer and Vixen. On Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. And as leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew. With a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, oh, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and his beard of chin was white as the snow. The stump of his pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed, like a bowl full of jelly. He was a chubby, plump, a right jolly old elf. And I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye, and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to work and filled all the stockings, and then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger beside his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team. He gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
Professor Moore, ladies and gentlemen. testament to multivitamins right there.
That's Shell's beer.
Amen. He's nodding his head. We'll continue now with, of course, more Christmas favorites. But the other big favorite, the Christmas song, written by Mel Torme in the heat of the summer in 1945. His partner, Robert Wells, had the beginnings of all of the verses or parts of the lyrics laid out. He couldn't finish them. And he had gone out to, I don't know, walk the dog or something. Mel came into his house, saw the music sitting there, saw the words, and when Robert Wells came back from walking the dog, Mel had finished the song. It took 39 minutes. And so the Christmas song was born. And it's been sung by hundreds of people, especially Mel Torme. But our most favorite one is by Nat King Cole, 1961. So we'll play that for you. And then we'll jump ahead to 1994 to the biggest selling song for a female solo artist ever. That'll be Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas. Yeah, no, not that one. All I Want for Christmas is You. And Mariah couldn't be here tonight, so Tom Beer has graciously chosen to step in. He's our lead trumpet player. Let's have a round of applause for Tom Beer. What's that line? He isn't Mariah Carey, but he stayed in the Holiday Inn Express last night.
That's right.
Yeah. So we hope you enjoy these two Christmas chestnuts.